Well, hello. Hello, and welcome to the Peter Mooney channel, and special indeed, oh my goodness, Ascended Gravity with a 12-month resub. Oh my goodness. How sweet it is! Thank you so very much for 12 months of subscribing to the Peter Mooney channel, Ascended Gravity. Thank you. And Monster, thank you for the 100 biddies. Yay! I appreciate that very much. Thank you. And, gosh, I guess maybe it's just the three of us. That might be the case. But at any rate, Ascended Gravity, was Ascended Gravity here first? He was Ascended Gravity. Welcome on in. Fabulous to see you. And Monster, fabulous to see you too. And King Sasquatch Dave, welcome on in. Oh, look, Pezzy is here. Alrighty then, I think that's the hellos. We can turn those over to the greeter bot, and I can say hello, hi everybody. Welcome back to John Wayne, Orange County, Santa Ana Airport. And welcome on in, Mr. Egan. Welcome, and thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. So, here we are, we find ourselves once again 56 feet above sea level at the lovely Orange County, John Wayne, Santa Ana Airport. And so for those who weren't here yesterday, looking at no one in particular, sorry, I couldn't resist. Yesterday, we very slowly, very painstakingly did a kind of, not a dress rehearsal, but in theater terms, what we did yesterday would be called a dry tech. We did what theater folks would call a dry tech of the I-7 rating flight from Santa Ana to Santa Catalina. Or Santa Catalina, as some of our friends might say. Yes, indeed, we did it live. And we did that in the Mooney because in continuing to try to troubleshoot the CTDs and BSODs that have been plaguing me for a week and a half now, I had stripped absolutely everything out of the community folder. The community folder was completely empty, absolutely nothing in it, and I had disabled the TDS GTNXI 750, much to my displeasure. So I did some more troubleshooting yesterday evening and last night, and I've kind of what has moved to the top of the list of suspects, and I'll certainly be interested in your input on this, Ascended Gravity, is memory. There's a number of things pointing that way. One of which is, since you weren't here yesterday, AG, that thing I was having in Edge, where just suddenly a window, like if I have like 7 different browser windows open, all of them Edge, because I had not had Chrome installed since the Chrome had never been on the now year-old gaming desktop. But so strictly speaking of Edge, if I had, say, for example, 7 different windows open, occasionally, just out of the blue, one of them would pop to a black screen with a message saying, "Oh, oh snap," or words to that effect. And then some error message, and if I just hit refresh, it would come right back, and everything would be fine until the next day. And it would usually just be one of however many windows were open, but sometimes like 2 or 3 at the same time would all just kind of go. STB, as somebody said, I think yesterday. Or the day before. So, a few days ago, I installed Chrome and was using Chrome yesterday. No Edge windows open anywhere. All the multiple windows that I opened to run the stream, all in Chrome. And during the stream yesterday, the same thing happened in Chrome. And then after the stream yesterday, with multiple windows open in Chrome, like 3 of them all at once, did the same thing. And it's the wording of the message is slightly different between the 2 browsers, but still. So that, while I had already had memory in the back of my mind due to some other things, that kind of made me think about that. So last night I ran the Windows Memory Diagnostic tool, which, AG, I'm sure you'll remember back whenever that was, 3 or 4 months ago, when I was in PC hell and we were trying to rule things out. We ran that memory diagnostic then, and it reported no problems found, and so we kind of moved on from there. So I ran that last night. Oh, Sunjammer is here. Jammer. Welcome on in, Sunjammer. It is all right, and it's going to be all right. It's going to continue to be all right. Can you cope with Ben on 3 times in the week? Oh, sure, why not? Apparently I can. Yes, indeed. Oh, Sunjammer, thank you for sharing some love with the community. In case M. Glickman's here. Does it fall from skies above? Is it underneath the willow tree that I've been dreaming of? Live long and prosper, everyone. Windows Memory Diagnostic Tool. When you run that, it has 3 modes: basic, standard, and advanced. We only ran it in standard 3-4 months ago when we got the no problems found thing. So I ran that last night in standard mode, in which it does 2 passes. And then the way that it works is after when you launch it, the first thing it does is restarts the computer. Then it runs its test. I had opted for 2 passes, which is the default. And then when it's done, it shuts down and restarts the computer. And after Windows finishes loading, you get a pop-up notification with the report, which is usually no error is found. So last night, it shut down, it ran the test and the 2 passes. Then it shut down the computer, and then it started to restart the computer, and I got a BSOD. And it was one of those BSODs where after whatever, and it was a memory-related error on the BSOD message, and then it shut itself down and restarted again. You're on the right track. Welcome on in. Sleazy does it again. Good to see you. And Monster is saying, wow, Monster, that's great to hear you say, because the one thing I didn't have time for today was doing anything about the hat other than just anything about the hair other than just brushing it into place and praying it would stay there for a few hours. So that's amazingly good news, shockingly good news. It's news that's both shocking and wonderful. And oh my goodness, do you see what I see here on the ramp at Santa Ana? It's a flashing Sim Caesar. I don't know that I ever wanted to see Sim Caesar flashing, but the as Mr. Humphreys used to say on Are You Being Served, he would sometimes in a situation like this say, "Hey, the things you see when you haven't got your gun." So at any rate, welcome on in, Sim Caesar. I'm looking at your plane. Oh, it's right there on the screen. I don't see you doing donuts like that AI plane in the background there. Dave has a good point, Sim Caesar. What was 6969 taken? Is that the problem? Vega Blue Sky, it's been a minute. Welcome on in. Fantastic to see you. And Tenchel is here. Welcome on in. And oh my goodness, it's Scotty. Look at this. Cool kids are just pouring in through the door. I've never seen anything like it. Welcome on in, everybody. Fabulous to have you here. Um, oh, Vega, dying to hear the end of the I'll be buried before we finish. What? Wait. I must have. Wait. What? Wait. What was that? Who did I miss? That was. Wait, was that a sound command or did? Oh no, that's right. That's Scotty's. I forgot we changed Scotty's welcome sound. Welcome on in, Scotty. Welcome Tenchel. Welcome Vega Blue Sky. Welcome Sim Caesar. So delighted to see all of you. What is this thing about? Oh, I get it now. Dying to hear the end of the memory issue story, and you'll be buried before we finish. Presumably, Ascended Gravity is being charitable and applying the model we as opposed to before he finishes. But at any rate, right. So where was I? Oh yes, ran the Windows Memory Diagnostic tool in its standard mode last night. It did its 2 passes. Everything looked normal. It shut itself down looking normal. Restarted looking normal. But then instead of Windows starting, we got a BSOD, which rebooted itself into a second BSOD. But then on a third, I powered it down and let it sit for a few minutes before bringing it back up, and tried running the whole thing again and got the same result a second time. Okay, so then I thought, okay, well, it has basic mode. Let's try basic mode. So I ran the tool a third time in basic mode, and it restarted Windows normally, and I got the report popped up in the notification saying no errors found. So long story shorter, long story less long. This moved memory, in my mind, to the top of the list of likely suspects, and it may not be. It may prove not to be memory, but I looked at the memory that's in there, and it's some brand called Patriot that I've never heard of. But I would never have heard of anything other than the most popular and common ones. But so I checked in with Sim Caesar. Normally on a technical issue, I would check in with Ascended Gravity. Ascended Gravity, don't let your feelings be hurt or anything. I knew you'd had a long day. And I knew Sim Caesar is an amazing expert with an astonishing depth and breadth of knowledge in building home PCs. So I turned to Sim Caesar for some advice, and he actually, beyond advice, actually went and found me on Amazon the fastest, a reputable brand name memory that my motherboard can use, and Amazon had it on overnight delivery, so it will be here tomorrow. So tomorrow, yes, Sim Caesar, I most definitely feel the same way. We are on the same page. I made the right choice checking in with you. No question. No question. Well, Dave, the basic memory diagnostic returned no errors, but that only runs like 5 different tests, and then the standard runs like 7 or 8, and then the advanced runs 9 or 10. I did try running the advanced, and it was clearly going to take about 72 hours to finish, and so I felt like I didn't. That was when I said, no. Oh, Scotty. No, well, so the new memory will be here tomorrow, and I will stick it in there, and we'll see what happens. Michael? No? Okay. Yeah, so that's the background to where we are today, and so the plan for today. So then, what I did this morning, well, morning being a relative term, I've been sleeping more than usual lately. I don't know. I like the last 3 nights I've slept like 9 hours instead of 8, and definitely feeling better after 9 hours. So I don't know what that's about, but way slept in this today. I've only been up for 2 hours. I haven't even, in fact, have not quite finished my coffee. Um, well, AG, can we talk after the stream? So I'll be no feelings hurt. He knows what he's talking about. Okay, good. And yeah, no, second opinions are always a good idea, and I would be happy to have yours after the. Let's talk after the stream, if you're free after the stream. I don't want to impose any more than I so often do. Oh, has someone else joined us, or is that another AI plane? That's probably another AI plane, but not necessarily. It looks like the type of plane that they usually insert in the AI. Yeah, that's AI, not. Oh yeah, I can tell because there it goes, very slowly rotating into the ground. So, take it to the Geek Squad. They know. Oh, yeah. I sure hope I can avoid the Geek Squad. Because wow. Um, the N.Eur 6 shots really. So, world and play red clean. Yes, Sunjammer. That's an excellent quote. I can't remember which of those movie. I can't remember which movie that's from. Clint Eastwood, I think, pretty obvious, but not remembering which one. But I do remember that line. Okay, so what are we doing today? So so the plan for today, where yesterday we did. Oh, it's cowboy hat time. Thank you. Oh wait, the Scotty. Oh, it's not the cowboy. It's the Scotty. Alrighty. That is easy enough to do. Let me find the Scotty doesn't know musical timer. There we go. And alrighty, there we go. Thank you for the hat redeem, Scotty. Yeah. So the plan for today. So yesterday, as I said, we did. We kind of pre-flew the Pilot Edge i7 rating, which is John Wayne to Santa Catalina, or Santa Ana to Santa Catalina. There goes my nice hair. Yeah, well, monster. We can't have nice things. Oh, Scotty, never mind. No, it's right. Damn it! I'm gonna finish this sentence if it kills me. So Cohen's John Wayne to Catalina, and flying the VORB approach into Catalina. So yesterday we did that, but we did it with a completely empty community folder. So I think I mentioned a completely empty community folder. The TDS GTN XI750 disabled. By which I mean it didn't launch and was never, none of its components ever ran, and also with all three of the Navigraph things that normally run in the background, those were also not running. Oh, I meant to double check and make sure that they continue to not run, because sometimes software like that will just reinsert itself even if you. So let's see. We got Discord, NVIDIA, Stream Deck. The TDS is running today, but no Navigraph background thing. So yesterday we flew the route in the Mooney because I didn't have the Just Flight Warrior, because it was an add-on that I bought not in the marketplace. So today we're going to give it a try. So now, as of this moment, the community folder has 4 items in it. It's got, so I re-enabled the TDS GTNX i750, and then the 4 items in the community folder are, let's see, what are they? The AFC bridge, so that I get lights on the Alpha and Bravo, the Honeycomb Alpha and Bravo quadrants. So the AFC bridge, that's back in. The Warrior, Scotty Bob's lovely livery for the Warrior. What's the 4th thing that I put back in community? You'd think I'd be able to remember that by now. Steal a quick peek. I think I still have that open. Oh, that's right. The TDS gauge has to be in the community folder for it to appear in the panel. So that's the four things that are restored. Plagiato. Thank you so much for sharing some love with the community. Is it underneath the willow tree that I've been dreaming of? Okay. And El Plagiato, welcome on in. Good to see you. Did the greeter bot not greet you, or did it greet you at the same time as the, there it goes. Plagiato da Maneschi, or something. I should learn the lyrics to that. But good to see you. Right. So today, for those who weren't here at the beginning, what I described this as yesterday's flight on the I-7 route was what folks in theater would call a dry tech. So I actually paused, used the Microsoft Flight Simulator pause function several times in the course of the flight because I've never flown a VOR approach before, and there was some stuff I needed to figure out in the middle of things. And here I was using oh, come on, where's my cursor? Where's my mouse pointer? There it is. So I was also at the disadvantage of using these horrifically ugly things instead of the beautiful, easy to use, user-friendly, semi-guarantee of success JEP charts in Navigraph Charts 8. But so that that was an added disadvantage. But I kind of got back into how to read these ghastly things. So why don't we, in fact, go ahead and open up what we're going to need here. We might want the, oh, come on. That's not what we wanted. If only SkyVector weren't so horrifically user-unfriendly, that would certainly be a good thing. And then for Catalina, we want this approach chart open. And I think that's really it, because Catalina doesn't have a field diagram. And I don't think we really need any other charts. We're not doing any departure out of John Wayne. So I think that's really it. This ought to get us to the point where we're airborne, and then this is what we get for finding our way back down. So, okay, there's that. Let me get this. Oh, no, come on. There we go. Let me get that back over there where it goes. Let's see then. So I think that's the 5th or 6th time I tried to describe this in theatrical terms. Yesterday would have been what we would have called a dry tech. Today, at least the first flight today, is what we're going to call a dress rehearsal. So I'm going to try this route. And yesterday we didn't really pretend ATC communications. I kind of, as we went along, I sort of said, okay, well, here's where I would expect tower to hand us off to departure, and departure's probably going to tell us to do this, and so some of that yesterday, but not so today, now that we got the TDS GTNX i750 back in the panel, we'll try to actually tune frequencies and sort of pretend that we're going to do that. So if the dress rehearsal goes well and takes less than 3 hours, it's a very short flight. Then we might actually log into Pilot Edge and actually attempt the I-7 rating today. Let's see. Wonder, once you're airborne, why the autopilot won't work. Turn on the pitch trim. Switch to the left of the throttle. Oh. Which one's the BE60? Is that the... Wait, that's not the... Is that the Baron? I thought the Baron was the 58. Is there... What is Sim Caesar flying that... That's really funny. Oh, it's the new Duke is out, and that's what it. Oh wow! I wonder what it looks like. Oh, I can't wait to see it on Sim Caesar's stream tonight. That will be. It's going to be. Oh, and speaking of Sim Caesar's stream tonight, I was also going to mention that I can neither confirm nor deny, but I have a strong suspicion that Sim Caesar may, I can neither confirm nor deny, but may have a very special and exciting announcement to make on his stream tonight, but that will remain to be seen. So, I think that's probably, we're about the half-hour mark. Maybe it's time to get into the plane. What do you think? Yeah. So the Duke is finally here. Wow. So we'll hop in here and do... What are we going to do? I guess first we ought to get the 750 cranked up here. And there we go. And there we go. Alrighty then. And then I suppose we could start setting up some frequencies. Let's see. Is there anything on the tablet that we need? No. Yeah, I think we basically just need to find where we're back over here to the... Oh man, my mouse pointer seems to be behaving somewhat strangely today. I don't know why. What is that? That's really weird. Okay, well, there we go. Ooh. Man, how do you find frequencies on these FAA charts? Oh, they're in the corner in this tiny font. I have to zoom. Good Lord. I do not know how people use these charts without killing themselves. Okay, well, we can start by getting the ATIS. Shall we do that? Let's see. 26 nothing. Oh, we have to connect before we can get the ATIS. Well, we could, am I going to bother? Okay, let's not bother getting the ATIS on this dress rehearsal flight here. Instead, let's see. So we would be tuning in. Clearance is 18 nothing. La la la. And then we'll have ground on standby, and that's 20.8. Okay. And then nav frequencies, we are going to need we're going to need Seal Beach, because that's where we are going to first. And Seal Beach... Welcome on in, Cyber Whiskey. Fabulous to see you. Happy to have you here. It's another dry run of the I-7 Orange County to Catalina flight, although this time we're going to do it in the Warrior and with the TDS GTNX I-750. Seal Beach, Seal Beach, Seal Beach, Seal Beach, Seal Beach. There's a frequency here somewhere. Oh, 115.7, which I actually know by heart. Why was I bothering to look it up? 115.7. So we'll have that. And then we're going to need the Catalina VOR on standby, because that's our one and only nav aid for arriving at Avalon. And that's 114.15. 0.15, not 0.5, 0.15. Okay, so we're not even going to need to bother with anything over there. All right, so that looks good. So then we're going to let's think this through in terms of what we need over here on these guys. We're going to depart. Let's assume we're going to be given runway heading. Oh, did I miss anything up here? No, I didn't. Oh, that was Stream Elements. Thank you, Stream Elements, for reminding me to remind everybody else. Oh, and look there. I don't have sim sounds activated. Good. So there's the Oh, and now that we've got the sim sounds on, I'm also seeing that I forgot to mute that window. Okay, there we go. That's better. Let's see. Oh, hey, Captain Gaz is here. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Yes, we've only got 4 people who've gotten tickets. Type exclamation point ticket to get yourself entered into the giveaway. At the end of the stream, we're going to give away a free sub to the Peter Mooney channel, or if the winner's already a sub here, any channel on Twitch, provided you pick a channel that offers subscriptions and to which you're not currently subscribed. So there we are. Oh, Tyro. She gave in to something she could not have planned. Tyro, Tyro, Tyro. Great to see you, and thank you for lurking. Appreciate it. Day off in Germany there, yes. And oh well, it's already the night of the day off. I hope you are having a fabulous time. So we're going to depart off 20 right, which is a heading of 196, and we will likely get fly runway heading. So if I can find where the little bug is, there it is. That's 20, that's 195, that's probably 196. What does this say? That's 197. So there's 196. So we can fly runway heading based off of that. And then, yes, it's tier O. Tier O, tier O, tier O. Good to see you. Let's see, that's the, I don't think we're at 100 feet, so let's use the B key to get the pressure set. That's looking good. And then this course needle, what I want to do with that, let me go back to my overview here. And so yeah, at some point, probably somewhere not far past the shoreline, ATC is going to, in all likelihood, clear us direct Seal Beach. And so that's going to be a heading of somewhere around 3132, somewhere around in there. So just so that we don't have quite as far to swing this around once we get that clearance, we'll just have that standing by somewhere around in there. And then they'll probably give us a shortcut, and so then we will take things as they go from there. Quirt is here. Welcome on in, Quirt. And oh, good. The bot. I'm pretty sure that the bot did not know that you're streaming now, and so I think I told it last night that you are, and so it good. It did what it was meant to do. Yay! I love it when things work as they're supposed to. Don't you? Are we gonna need this thing at all? We might want this once we're on the once we're actually doing the VOR approach down at Catalina. So let me look at that plate again, so we'll be tuned to that frequency. Yeah, we're probably going to want it when we're, well, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So let's see. I think that's set up over here, what we need set up over here. Oh, we did make sure the DME is on remote, and it is good, because we'll want that. I think we're probably ready to call up for our clearance, and that's, and we've got clearance in there, right? So that would be something like John Wayne clearance, or Area 080 Alpha. IFR clearance to what's this airport actually called in here? Avalon. IFR clearance to, oh no, that's Avalon, California. It should be by the frequency, but nothing is organized the way it is on JEP charts here. So it's going to be Catalina. That's because that's the actual name of the, well, that's the name of the approach once we get there, and this is the only plate there is for, okay. So it would be John Wayne clearance, Warrior 8080 Alpha IFR clearance to Catalina for the I-7 with whatever ATIS we just got. Yes, Sim Caesar is flying along with us today in the Duke, because I have my community folders stripped of everything, and because I don't have the Duke, he's being rendered as a that's just the G36 Beach, isn't it? I think same one that Ascended is in there. Yep, Ascended's Comanche being rendered as a, oh no, that's the BE60. It got matched up to the Baron. I guess that's the Baron. At any rate, yes. For those who've been waiting for the Duke, fabulous news. And so far so good with the sim. But I'm getting new memory tomorrow, so we'll see. I did get one. Oh, that's PA-38. Duh, Tomahawk. Silly me. What was I thinking? Comanche's 24, is that right? I think. Okay. At any rate, let's see. Plagiato, it's flying along on my channel, is welcome to open to all, and all are welcome regardless of anyone's opinion about who that may be. What were we doing? We were, oh right, so then let's say we get our clearance, and it's going to be probably as filed, blah, 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 and then we'll call back up for taxi. So tower would be, oh no, that's right, so we would swap these and make our call to ground, and before calling ground, we would probably go ahead and get tower in here. So the tower frequency at John Wayne Tower. Oh yeah, for 20, they're different for the different sides. Right side is 19.9. So we got 9.9. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So now we call ground, ask for taxi, and they're going to tell us to taxi Bravo Kilo. Taxi 20 right via Bravo and Kilo. So we'll come back up here, and I guess we will get underway, won't we? Let's get our beacon on. What's that other thing that's not on? Fuel pump's not on, but we don't need the fuel pump on yet, and I think we probably don't have brake. So speaking of fuel, we're on the right tank, and what's going on with our fuel? That would be worth checking. The left is down pretty low. Yep, let's actually call the fuel truck and get this thing. Let's load it up so it will go as slow as possible. Because that's what, or I could have just loaded, I forgot, I could have just loaded that. That fills everything up and puts it all where we want it to be, so that's good. Alrighty then. Yeah, I think we are, we can go to, back to here and make sure we're not going to take anybody out if we taxi. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and taxi out to 20 right. Take it from there. Oh, let's see. I have parking brakes off on here, but not synced up. Now the parking brakes off. Okay. Here we go. Oh, queered. Oh, yeah, the glider again. Okay, cool. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, honey. Let's get on out there on this taxiway. Here we go. Boy, that little pink pointer would sure be helpful, but I'm pretty sure this is hotel coming up on our right. Oh, I see a Sasquatch Dave in the MXS. Mike X-Ray Sierra, the glider. Does that look like hotel or Juliet over there? Hotel. Very good. So we got a good ways to go. We got to go past Juliet, and then Kilo will be next. So, How's everybody's day going? Anything especially wonderful or horrible that anybody has to report? Quirt. Yeah, I'm well. The war. I'm my fondness for it lies not in Just Flight's flight model, but just in the simple fact that the Warrior is the plane I trained in real life, and Scotty Bob made me this marvelous livery that is a duplication or replica of the livery of the one I trained in. So yeah, it holds a very fond place in my heart. And at Sim Caesar's wise suggestion, this is is this Juliet or Kilo? Did we pass Juliet without my even noticing? I think does that say Kilo? I can't tell, but that looks like Lima just beyond here, which means this has to be Kilo. It is. All right, so here's where we're gonna do this thing. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and you know what? The 15 minutes of Scotty Hat ended quite some time ago, and I completely forgot. So thank you again, Scotty, for redeeming Scotty, for redeeming the Scotty Hat, that is. And yes, so now, here we are. We're going to want to switch over to Tower, which I think we put in there. Yeah, we put Tower in. So there's Tower. Now let's get Departure. Departure. They would have given it to me in the thing because it's not on the field diagram, of course. But did I see it? Oh, I think I saw it. Well, if nothing else, we can. Yeah, no, that's SoCal. I don't know. We'll pretend that we got a departure frequency, and then we'll worry more about those once we're airborne. So, but we at this point we would call. Oh, we would switch to Tower and call up Warrior 8080 Alpha, holding short 20 right, ready for departure, and then we would probably get the winds. Ho-ho! Barbecue beef! Welcome on in. Fabulous to see you. I gotta tell you, AG, I am impressed. Highly impressed. Okay, let's see. So the thing I need, let's see. Yeah, let's have this back up here. No, actually, I think I want this. I think I want to have my. Ho-ho! There goes Sim Caesar. Most patient man in all of Flight Sim, right there. Oh, yeah. So while we're here, let's get a snapshot for the family album of everybody except Sim Caesar, who's too impatient to be included. There we go. Captain Gaz is flying along. That's awesome. Thank you, Captain Gaz. Boop. There we go. Lovely. All right. Oh, wait. Nope. I got just too close to Captain Gaz. There we go. Okay. I'll take a little snapshot and head over to... Oh, I didn't change this over to screenshots. There we go. And like that. And like that. There we go. That's in the record books. Lovely. We'll put this back where we want it later. Let's see. We've gotten our takeoff clearance. Let's drop in a notch of flaps. Hello. There we go. Drop in a notch of flaps. Trim looks like it's set where we want it. Fuels, it's still on the right, but that's fine. And our fuel pump on. And yeah, let's have at it. Here we go. Oh. Nobody coming that way. Nobody coming that way. Just Sim Caesar going that way. I will not be getting the Duke, at least not right away, just because Duke versus Dune. No question on that one, but Yeah, I may get it eventually, but right now the budget doesn't include new planes. So here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, okay. Airspeed alive 60, 70. Let's rotate. And why do you not want to fly? There you go. Okay. Oh, that looked like a few little stutters. That's not good. All right. Gear is down and locked. I think the flap can come out, and we will climb just fine. We want to be climbing at 80, and we want to be flying runway heading, which is a little bit over there. I think we could go ahead and put on the autopilot and heading mode. Is that going to turn it over there? It is, so that's good. Oh yeah, we drifted a little bit off a runway heading, so that's fine. Good, a nice easy climb rate going there, and we would have filed for 4,000, and in all likelihood our clearance would have been. I guess we might have gotten an intermediate altitude, but oh, Sim Caesar. You're not busy figuring out how to work the autopilot? That's about. Oops. Suddenly climbing a lot quicker, but that doesn't need to happen. Come on. Oh, come on now. There we go. That's good. We're almost at the shore, which is about where we're likely to get cleared direct Seal Beach. So let's do that. Hey! Big Dick Callahan, welcome on in. Good to see you. We're doing a dress rehearsal of the Pilot Edge I-7 flight from John Wayne to Catalina. And so let's call this the shore. So let's say we get a call from Tower. Yes. Thank you, Simpson. Well, let's see. What was I saying? I was just saying, right, okay, yes. So let's say Tower calls and tells us to contact departures. We'll switch over to departure, whose frequency I don't have, and call them up, whatever departure it is, Warrior 8080 Alpha, 2,000, 400 climbing, 4,000, and then they would likely clear us direct Seal Beach. So clear to direct Seal Beach. I think that if I just switch it over to nav, since I have that dialed in, should. Oh, come on. Why does that not want to work? Okay, is it killing me while I do this? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I bet it's because, I think I know what it is. It's because we're so far off the where nav would be taking us. So let's, with it still in heading mode, try making a turn around that way. Why are we climbing so aggressively? Okay, that's looking a little better on the climb rate. And then I think once we are a little bit closer to where the nav is pointing, I'm guessing at that point we will be able to switch over to nav. No, still not willing to do it. Is there, oh, silly me, somebody forgot to switch that. Okay. Now is it going to let us do it? Now it lets us do it. Okay. So now we're on the needle. And what we want to do is twist this until the needle centers. So right about there is our direct to Seal Beach. Okay. So then, oh, and we're about to bust our altitude, so that might, okay. Is that gonna, nope. So let's go to there and see if we can get ourselves heading back down gently to get back down to 4,000. No? How come? There we go. Whoa! Need to go that aggressively. The other thing we should do is reduce power because we're at the top of the white arc. And we want to be taking this nice and slow. Probably lean a little bit too. Somewhere down there we're going to lose power. There we go. It's a little bit rich of that spot. There we go. Oh, and he busted his altitude again. Going the other way. This is going really well. Situational awareness is a B. I gotta tell you. A B. Okay. There we go. Alrighty, so that's now Seal Beach. So how far then is it to Seal Beach? Still about 8 miles or so. We'll head a little bit further on up that way, but then I do think they're gonna give us a shortcut. Middle of the console. Oh, Sim Caesar, thank you for the 100 biddies. Had my head so far in such a dark place, I didn't even hear the alert go off. Sim Caesar, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. I realize it's for ascended gravity, but that's fine. Okay, so now airspeed's a little bit. We don't need to be going quite that slow, so let's bring this up to about maybe to see what we get at about 2,000. Yeah. Oh, fuel pump can come off. Bad pilot is bad, undeniably bad. So now, how far to Seal Beach? About 7. Yeah, we'll give it somewhere between 5 and 6. We will pretend that we get a heading to intersect Victor 21 is in all likelihood what they would be giving us. So we will try that. I missed way back up there in the chat where Monster asked Sim Caesar about RTFM. That's hilarious. And why does it look like we are passing Sim Caesar on the right over there? That's kind of bizarre. Ooh, hey, barbecue beef is flying along. Thank you. Welcome. Happy to share the skies with you, my friend. And, no, there's Sim Caesar. I guess he's not, Hey, I saw Big Bean Ben in here yesterday. Anybody else we know up here? No. Oh, looks like Sim's making the left. So maybe we probably will too. So a vector to join Victor 21 is probably going to be something around 270. So let's put that in our heading bug and switch it over to heading mode. Let's see what we get. Oh, who shared the love? Planet Neutral, welcome on in, and thank you for sharing the love with our community. Is it underneath the willow tree that I've been dreaming of? Live long and prosper, Planet Neutral. Hey now! Okay, let me, before I get completely lost here, I need to swing this around to 202, which is probably right about there. Let's see, 202, lovely. So then that Did we wait? Are we what? Did it? Are we going 270? We are. Let's sneak this a little bit more over this way. I think is going to. Well, no, not necessarily. We'll see what we get around here. Again, ATC would have given us a heading to fly to intercept this course, but we will just take it from there. Is Seal Beach getting closer or further away? Let's see. It should be, in theory, getting further away now. But we'll see. Whoopsie. It's getting neither closer nor further away. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, let's see. What did I miss? Oh, cool. All right. Excellent. Okay. There we go. Seal Beach just barely starting to get further away, so that's fine. Yeah, so I guess wait, why are we climbing? Why are we climbing? We're in alt-hold mode. What's going on? I'm very confused. That's not what I want. I want this heading. Oh, that's so weird. There's never an alt-hold indicator on there. What was I thinking? But, that's just so weird. I don't know why we suddenly climbed 100 feet. Let's see if we can get that back on down to 4,000. Why does it sound like why does it sound like the engine is losing RPMs? Airspeed is decreasing. There can't possibly be anything like icing going on here. What the heck? Oh, am I too lean or something? Oh, how was I so over lean? And why did it climb if the engine was losing power due to overleaning? This is all very strange. Very, very strange. Okay, that's looking a little better. Let's see what we get while we're there. Let's see what this needle is doing, if anything. Nothing, but my IFR flying mentor recommends patience when it comes to waiting for needles to come in. Because there's 240, 250, 260, anything around in there ought to be a reasonable intercept angle for the 202 off of Seal Beach. But, whoopsie. Oh, hey, look! Here comes the needle. So, can I now just switch over to nav mode? And, it should, yeah. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. No, Sim Caesar, I think we're good. I think we just successfully intercepted the 202 radial from Seal Beach, which is what we wanted to do. So that puts us on Victor 21. No, I was just saying. Yeah, look, there we got. We're exactly centered up with a from indicator. So that's what we wanted to see. Oh. There's exciting stuff going on out here. Is Catalina out there ahead of us? Let's see if we put this back here. Hey, I don't know about you, but it looks to me like we're headed toward Catalina. So, yep, I'm thinking that's good too. Socrates TTV, welcome on in. Good to see you. Muniferous splendiferous. Yes, not many people know my my Latin gardening name. Okay. So now that we're here, this would be a good time to look ahead to what we need to be doing, or rather what we are going to be doing next, if you know what I mean. My given name. Yeah, there's a there's a term for that. The Latin, like in horticulture, the Latin names for everything. Latin gardening. Sorry, Planet Neutral, but I think everybody knew what I meant. You know how in horticulture, every plant has a common name, and then it has like an official Latin name that includes, what is it, like genus and species and all that kind of thing. There's a word for that Latin naming system, and that's what I wanted to say. Muniferous splendiferous is my blank name. You feel me? Broccolitis. Et tu broccolitis. Okay, we're getting really close here, so I think I need to be a little further ahead. Try and get ahead of the. So we would probably somewhere around in here have already been turned over to SoCal approach from departure, and there is an ASOS at Catalina, but it won't be working on Pilot Edge. But we are going to need our Unicom frequency, so we could have that on standby, and that is 122.7. So we'll put that in here. 227 on standby. And then what else? What else is? Yeah, so this is this maneuvering thing where I'm thinking in all likelihood they will give us some vectors to come in, and so the approach, so the field is right here with a runway 4 and 2 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 4 and 2. And we're going to land on 4 unless the winds, definitively, say 2, because 4 is just the preferred runway given the slope. So the approach is to starts at Wrigley, but it starts at Wrigley going north away from the field, and then we get up here and we make a procedure turn up this way, come back and re-intercept the same radial but heading south on a 172 bearing to MAFPI or MAFPI, and MAFPI is the final approach fix and also the decision. That's not decision altitude; it's the missed approach point, right? Is that what we? Yeah, because it's not precision. So not precision means missed approach point rather than decision height, I think. So then by MAFPI we'll have the field in sight, and then we will just circle to land over this way on runway 4. So other than the pretending what to do here with getting ourselves to Wrigley, which in all likelihood we will, I think, be vectored for when we do the rating. The rest of that is pretty much Socrates TTV. No need to apologize. And I have not. Have I done I think one of the yes. Back when I was doing the. So I'm now in the process of flying the Pilot Edge I ratings, the IFR flights, but I did the CAT ratings first, the VFR flights in the Pilot Edge system, and one of those did involve a mini route over LAX, but that was quite some time ago, a couple months ago maybe. Currently working to get qualified. Oh, cool. Catalina's got to be a fun place to fly IRL. I would love to try it someday, but probably not happening. So, alrighty. Well, we've got land ho here. Now, you know what? One thing I could look at on the charts is there a? Okay. Hey, Cold Nebo's here. Welcome on in. Happy to see you. The Catalina VOR is 31 DME off of Seal Beach, so how close are we then? We're only halfway. So I think we'll probably want to wait until we are about almost. Oh, Nigel! Nigel, thank you for the 69 bits and welcome on in. Good to see you. Hi. If you have not yet, type exclamation point ticket to get yourself entered into the giveaway at the end of the stream. We are going to give away a free sub to the Peter Mooney channel, or if the winner's already subscribed to the Peter Mooney channel, I will gift you a sub to any channel on Twitch, provided you pick one that offers subscriptions and to which you're not currently subscribed. So exclamation point ticket. Right. So looking on the overall the overview chart here, we're now 16.5 off Seal Beach, so still somewhere roughly midway out here. So I think we probably want to somewhere down around 20 DME off of Seal Beach is where we are probably going to turn and head south, so that we can then make a turn to the northwest and come up this way to intercept the 352 off of the Catalina VOR before Wrigley. So again, so that, like I said, that I think will put us somewhere around here-ish. So we're currently coming on a vector like this direct to the VOR, and so what we're going to do instead is somewhere around up in here, we'll turn and head south, and then make a turn to the northwest to come up here and intersect this radial, but south of Wrigley. So that I kind of feel like I've got our plan in mind, and then what's going on in the real world. Well, the real world, but plan versus actual. You know what I mean. Oh, hey, Planet Neutral in the Comanche, also at Catalina. Welcome. Good to see you, and welcome. Oh, look, there's the airport right there. So field already in sight. That's a good thing. Barbecue beef. Oh, what's an S22T? I don't even know what that is. Captain Gas over here in the. I'm assuming you've got the updated Navi on, yes? Big Bean Ben still over there as well. Did I miss Ascended Gravity? Hey, there's Dave. And there's Gliding Dave. Did I miss seeing Ascended Gravity? Ascended Gravity, are you in that? Oh, there's Ascended all the way up over there. All right, cool. Well, thank you everybody for flying along. That's wonderful. Wait, why? I don't know why it is called Wrigley, and I don't know what the it is that is called Wrigley, so I may have missed something. Dusky Airfield, Nige says. Okay. What else? What's our DME off of Seal Beach now? Hey, 20 miles. That's about when we said we're gonna take this turn to the south. So let's do that. Let's switch over to heading mode and just fly south and see what we get. Do we get a turn to the left? We do. I like it. Okay. So far, so good. And does that look like it's going to give us plenty of... Yeah, so we still got the field right over here. And this angle looks like it will probably be good for making that turn to come back and intercept the Cold Nebo. No, it's still a dress rehearsal because yesterday's dry run in the Mooney was educational, but did not leave me feeling ready to actually try it. So if this goes reasonably well, and if we're down on the ground within about 40 or 50 minutes from now, which we certainly should be, then we might actually try. Makers Dave, welcome on in. Happy to see you. So yeah, Cold Nebo. If this works out at all, then we will load back in at John Wayne one more time and actually attempt the I-7 rating and we'll see how that goes, because that ought to carry us right on up to about time for GA Thursday. And oh my gosh, Cold Nebo, have you heard? The Duke, it's out. The Duke is out. Everyone is in a frenzy of excitement, and Sim Caesar, if we look over that way, you can't see. Well, actually, maybe I think we probably need to go out here to get a view that includes his. There it is right there, Cold Nebo, BE60, Sim Caesar flying in the Duke. So I think we know what he will be flying in just about 2 3/4 hours from now. Actually, I think for the last 40 minutes he's been looking for the switch for the yaw damper, but I don't want to speak for him. I can neither confirm nor deny that Sim Caesar has found the switch for the yaw damper, and or determined whether or not the Duke actually has a yaw damper. All of that remains to be seen. We shall see. Oh, poor Sim Caesar, on his own with no assistance. It's a sad, sad day for the flight sim community. How far are we off Seal Beach now? Let's not get completely. So 24, so about 6 miles off. So yeah, we're somewhere a little bit closer to the shoreline here. We are going to want to turn to the northwest, probably about a 300 heading, I'm guessing. Can we still see where the field is from here? Probably right there behind our pillar. Yes, there is the field. So yeah, we want to visually, just judging visually. Again, I'm assuming ATC would be vectoring us to the initial approach point. So that's where I'm just trying to figure it out visually going here. But yeah, I think so. I think we want to keep going a little further this way before we hang our right to 300 heading to intercept the. All right, Baker's Dave streaking 7 times. All righty. What info do I need? Oh, Cold Nebo, I see, is asking Sim Caesar. Not my. It's your influencer. Yes, indeed. Yeah, boy, it's tough when you're, Socrates TTV with a 3-month resub and using your Prime sub. Thank you so much for using your Prime sub here. I know you only you got to choose one channel per month that you can use it on, and I really appreciate your choosing to use it for the Peter Mooney channel. It's awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Let's keep an eye on that airport to the extent that we can. Yeah. So we do still want to. So if that's running that way, means I'm looking at that. I'm just trying to look at angles on the chart compared to angles on the thing. You know, we could probably start this this turn pretty soon. But we're also so we'll be. So I want to think when I'm going to switch over to the Avalon or Catalina VOR. Because we're going to use heading mode for the turn. That's what we'll do. So we'll use heading mode to make the turn for the intercept angle, and then while we're in heading mode, we'll swap the nav frequency over to the Avalon VOR. So, am I ready to do that? Where's the field now? It's behind the wing. Definitely hiding behind the wing. There's the field right over there. Yeah, I think we can do this. So let's set our heading log for 300. Should be an acceptable intercept angle. Oh, that I forgot we were already in. Yeah, I might as well get it going now so that we don't have to worry about remembering it later. Thank you, Ascended Gravity. Thank you for keeping me on task. Okay, and we're almost 30 miles off of Seal Beach, which is good. So now we want to go ahead and swap nav over to Avalon, and we want to fly the Avalon 352 radial. So let's get that dialed in over here. 352. 352. That's 352. Woohoo! And that course is to our left, which is where we would expect it to be. So really now, let's see what this is looking like. Oh yeah, airport's right there. This is definitely going better than it did yesterday in terms of being where we want to be. We have gained some altitude and we're climbing. I do not know why, but let's bring ourselves back on down to 4,000. We don't start descending until after the procedure turn in the approach. Come on. There we go. We don't need to be that aggressive about it. Come on. That's looking a little better. And there we go. Alrighty. Okay, so is that needle starting to come in? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I thought I saw something on the CDI there that I was not seeing. Now, but now, so I'm in alt hold. Why does this little thing down here say alt hold? It should. Vertical speed hold. Alt hold is 0 feet. That's really weird. So it's the honeycomb thinks it's in alt hold, but it's not. So let's keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that CDI needle while we. So we'll try using the button in the. No, am I supposed to start the approach from the VOR? It probably says that in the instructions, doesn't it? I'll have to reread. Oh yeah, you know what? I remember now. Now that you mention it, I remember that it actually. Yeah. Okay. Well, that sure does make it easier. And I got my we could. Well, it's wait. Where is the airport now? Well, we're past there. I tell you what. Let's just. Is there anybody directly behind me? Oh, now I'm descending like crazy. Hang on. Let's get back in here and let's try. Oh, come on. I'm wondering if I try this. Oh. It was all going so well. Okay, so now it's registered 3,500, which is not the altitude we want. I'm just going to slew back to where I made that turn because we're going to try this again the right way without actually flying back to the VOR would be a killer. So let's now go back here and let's just try getting ourselves back up to 4,000. We'll get ourselves back up on altitude and then yeah, I forgot SXC is the feeder route. You're absolutely right. I'm so glad you said something because that would have been a no pass for the rating. Were we actually trying it right now? Because the ATC would have just said cleared for the approach, not cleared direct SXC, because SXC is where the approach begins. So cleared the approach would have sent me there, and I would have done this other weird thing that I thought I had figured out. What? Whoa! Hang on. Oh, jeez. Oops. So someone had their wrist resting on the. Oh, come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! No! 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 Oh. So we're going to have to figure out what's going on with this autopilot before we try this rating as well. Because holding altitude is important. And I certainly could do it manually, but I certainly would rather... No, come on. Oh, for heaven's sake. Do I just kill the autopilot and hand fly this thing? I know that's what SimCaesar would do. You always got to, do that WWSCD, because you never go too far wrong with that one. But well, yes, yeah, Colneo. That was that greater than 90-degree turn was the thing that had me doing the thing I was doing. But the rating notes do suggest that they're gonna vector you to some place where you can make a less than 90-degree turn at SXC. Okay, well, I know this makes for riveting must-watch TV, but what the, whoa, hang on. What is going on here? There's something very, very strange happening with the airplane. Okay, so autopilot's away. Or is it, because it's still trying to kill me? Do we have a runaway trim situation going here? Oh yeah, the trim was way out of whack. Okay, so forget the autopilot. Let's and where are we in terms of the island? Okay, so we're way up here at the north tip. Let's just fly back rather than slewing. And take two. We will try it again. No, don't descend. There we go. Here we are. Okay, we're gonna head over that way, and then kind of start this approach over. So let's have whoa. I don't know. Something really weird going on with the trim here. I'm not sure. Not sure what. Sorry, everybody. It takes two to make things go right. It takes two to get out of sight. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Welcome on in, Larry Gopnik. Good to see you. We're in the Warrior at Catalina doing a dry run for the Pilot Edge I-7 rating. And we are 500 feet below altitude and several miles off course. And once we get those situations corrected, we're going to see if we can pick up more or less where we left off. We're doing this without GPS, using strictly ground-based navigation, and no moving map of any kind. There's nothing magenta, other than these couple of spots on the menu here on the GTNXI 750. Other than those couple of magenta dots, there is no other magenta happening anywhere around here. So, let's see. Right, good. Caught up there. Don't really seem to be able to get back up to 4,000 here, though. So, see if we can figure out what that's about. Thank you, Larry Gopnik. Although, my memory may be as bad as I suspect it is, but I want to say back in my IRL flying days 20-some years ago, 20 before SimCaesar was born, I want to say like the literal definition of pilotage as it's used in at least in terms of basic private pilot license training isn't pilotage where you're actually using time and distance, like you're actually one visual waypoint and then a heading off of that for a certain amount of time to the next visual waypoint. I could be wrong about that. And I guess there's probably also a more general sense where pilotage just means Like actually like stick and rudder skills. That's probably the case. Okay, where's the airport? Is it right there? Oh, it's probably over there with Dave. Are you? Come on. Yeah, that's the field behind the column there. So we just need to keep going this way a little bit further. See if I can get myself trimmed for straight and level. That sure would be nice. Hate to have to keep pushing or pulling here when our little darling warrior ought to be capable of just flying itself. Yeah, no, maybe. Some very minute trim adjustments on the wheel here. Come on. Yeah, well. Pilot age. Yeah, I've heard people, in regard to Twitch follows, I was really surprised the first time I heard somebody say follow age, because I had just always assumed it was followage, meaning how long you've been following. But I guess follow age would also mean how long you've been following. So I don't know that either is correct or incorrect, but oh my gosh, hey! Nice try, kids. Has followed the Peter Mooney channel. Thank you so much. Welcome. Happy to have you here. We do mostly GA flying here on the channel, although once in a while there's a jet, maybe. Okay, I'm just going to head a little bit further this way, and then we are going to see if we can go direct the VOR. So what do we need for that? We need... what we need is the frequency, which is already dialed in. We need to climb back to 4,000 feet, god damn it! Okay, there's a very slight climb, probably enough that I can get down here. And so we basically just want to turn this to where the needle is centered. So that's direct the VOR. Oh, but then we're gonna. So shall we go ahead and turn? Let's go ahead and turn that way. Because I think we're far enough over here that direct the VOR will get us. If it's steeper than 90, it's not going to be too terribly steeper than 90 to make our turn to the 352. So, and what's our DME from the VOR now? We're 5 miles from it, and it's still over here somewhere. Probably right about there where the field is. I mean, it's actually just south of the field, so it ought to be around here somewhere. What's that telling us? Seems to be telling us we want to... There we go. Okay. So that's our course direct to the VOR. And we just need to try and follow it. Oh, Larry has found a definition. I will see if I can both follow this needle and read that. Probably not. Reference to landmarks or checkpoints are used on any course that has adequate checkpoints, so it's commonly used in conjunction with dead reckoning. I might have been confusing the definition of pilotage with the definition of dead reckoning. In fact, I probably was. How are we doing on here? Nope, still creeping off to the right. And then the next thing, so when we're at the VOR, we're going to want to fly the 352 bearing off of it, stop climbing. Why can I not see my... Okay, 352 is somewhere around in there. That's good. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, but now the course is even more to our left. And what's our DME? Good Lord, how could the VOR be this far over here to the left? I don't know, but that's what the needle is telling me. We're still 2 miles from it. Whoa. Okay, well, at least we're holding altitude. And Okay, yeah, well, this is not where I thought the VOR is, but um, 1 mile. Okay, at about a half a mile, I think is where we want to make our turn to 352 and see if we can intercept that radial. So I'll need to, once we're turned around to about that heading, that's when I'm going to want to start adjusting the whoa, 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 whoa. So somewhere right about, right about in there is then we need to come down, back down here. I sure wish this was trimmed better than it is. And get this set on 352. 35. So there's a 352 course. And we're climbing like a mofo. And the course is a little to our right. But Wrigley. So now Wrigley is 5 DME on the 352 radial. And are we counting up? We're counting up. So we're doing the right thing there. That's good. I sure do wish I could get this thing trimmed for straight and level flight, but it's fighting me no matter what I try. It's fighting me. Just gonna try manual trim here because the electric seems like the tiniest touch of that electric trim switch just is like way too much. See if I can stay over there on the course, not let it drift to the left, not let the needle drift to the left. Okay, now, can we level off at 4,000? Let's just see. Level-ish? Come on, sweetie, please. Okay, that looks right. Just confirming visually what I'm... Oh, okay, so now we got our needle centered. Let's not let it drift to the right. Oy. Is that 4.4 already? Okay. Man. Okay, 4.85. There's okay. So this is Wrigley, our initial approach fix. Or Wrigley might be a few meters to our right because that needle's a little to the right. And we're also still low. Come on. So this is at least a dozen busts on the a dozen no passes for the I-7 rating at this point. Mainly because our autopilot seems to have failed and I suck at hand flying pretty much everything, but apparently especially the Warrior. So we're just going to have to see what we can do here. Try and stay on that radial and get ourselves back up to 4,000 somehow. I don't know what it's going to take, but it looks like this might do it. Okay, so Wrigley, we're at any time now we can make our procedure turn, which is going to be to heading of 307. I'd really like to be on altitude before we do that, but I also don't want to. We also need to remain within 10 miles of the airport. So let's do keep climbing, please. Let's bug up 307. Oh boy. Close enough. And let's now make our turn to 307. Okay, there we are. And now we start our 1 minute timer. Fly outbound for 1 minute on 307-ish. Okie dokie. Larry Kopnick, that's hilarious. I love it. Heck. So then we're going to turn back to 127, which I think I'm going to do just by... Yep, so let's just, whoa, make a right turn here. And put that heading bug at the bottom. Yes, no, maybe, no, that's not a good idea. No, let's not dive in the turn. Oh, good Lord. Oh. These rating flights are so much fun with a glass panel and a magenta line and a moving map. I just enjoy the hell out of them, and then I try flying them this way and I'm in hell. Just saying. Okay, 127 should be our intercept angle. Whoops, and we have blown through it. So let's try and get back around to 127. About like that. Whoopsie. Oh, and we also need to be descending down to 3,400. So let's get that going. And then we want to be back to, so we're now going to intercept, oh, you know what we got to do? We got to be sure to get this spun around now to 172. There we go. So then when that needle comes in, that's what we want to be flying at. Oh, 3,400, right about here. And where's that needle? It's still there. Okay, so course is still to our left where we want it. And when it starts coming in, oh, come on, darling. Let's start a gentle turn to the right so we don't intercept it too abruptly. Yeah, there it comes, and that's about it. So there we are. So now we are back. Now we are on the 172 radial off the field. We're supposed to be at 3,400. A little more over that way. Good Lord. Destroyed your engine. Oh no, so it's got engine failure modeled. That's cool. That's very cool. And now you know not to do that on your stream tonight, so it's all good, right? Let's get ourselves back up to 3,400. And how are we doing on this radial? Not too bad. Okay. There comes 3,300, 3,400 now. So we're supposed to report Wrigley inbound, and that's DME 5, so we're at 6. So we're almost at our reporting point, and we're on altitude. Yay! We're on course, on altitude, in time to report in at Wrigley, coming right up. So, yeah. Doop-a-doop-boo. And 5.3. So we would call up SoCal approach, Warrior 8080 Alpha inbound Wrigley, field in sight, cancel IFR, and then we're done with them. So now let's see, we've already been cleared for the approach. Yeah, so they would just say IFR cancellation received, and oh, it wouldn't be a report on the ground or this frequency, blah blah blah, because we were canceled. So I think that's just all they would say is just IFR cancellation received, right? So then that means at this point, it's just up to us to fly a left-hand pattern to 04 and land. Am I right? Man, we got about a 40-minute recording on the on Dolly there. So let's see. Let's slow down a little. Do that by pulling some power. Okay. And the circle of land, the chart says remain within 3 miles of the field, which we clearly are. So let's enter a downwind for 4 over here. Field is 1600, so 2600 ought to be pattern altitude. And let's sneak a peek at let's just come on. I want to descend, but not that quickly. Let's use this needle to cheat and find. Let's point it at 4 for runway heading. That's good. So then and let's not go below pattern altitude because that was throwing me off yesterday for sure. Okay. So there's 2600. And are we, let's see. I wonder what the distance is from the field to the VOR, because remain within 3 of the field. I can't really tell based on the VOR, because the VOR is not on the field. But yeah, I should come a little bit further out here before I turn base. What's doing with my, yeah, okay. So yeah, let's turn base. Hello, whoa, and get ourselves heading down a little more. Hang on. There we go. Not quite. Let's see. No. Down, I said down, not up. There we are. Okay. Yeah, there we are. And okay, no, it's I keep getting fooled by that that little lower plateau there, but I think this ought to, overshot a little, but not too terribly. We're still reasonably fast, so let's get some flaps in. Trim up a little bit. That's got us slowing down. That's good. Okay. No offense to any of y'alls, but I'm just going to turn the tags off so I can have a clear picture of the runway. And let's see. Okay. So we're still doing more than 80. We really could be heading down a lot more because we're high. So let's make like Dave and glide. There we go. In fact, let's have all the flaps. Let's have all the flaps and none of the power and get ourselves right on down there. Then we can worry about slowing down if we need to. No, right on 80. That's pretty good. I can live with that.
500.
Yeah, way, way high. But we'll be fine.
Sink rate.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Hey.
Sink rate.
Oh, look, there's somebody on the field. That's exciting. Okay, well, that certainly could have been more firm. It was firm, but it could have been more firm. Somebody has toppled off to the left over here. Where's everybody parked? Are you in the general parking? Or oh, somebody's right here. Let's get the tags back on so we can see who's where. Oh, I see Sim Caesar. Oh, I see Sim Caesar doing donuts in the Duke. Doing donuts in the Duke. Doing Duke donuts. There we go. I knew there was some alliteration there somewhere. Doing Duke donuts in the dirt. So now we got a phrase back in there. Doing dirty Duke donuts. Deftly doing dirty Duke donuts. I think that's the phrase of the day. Yes, indeed. Deftly doing dirty Duke donuts. So where then is there a where's everybody parked, or so Planet Neutral's over in a proper parking area. The rest of us, oh, ascended gravity, what happened? Oh, wait. That's the Danish Eagle doing donuts over there in a DC-3. This is Sim Caesar deftly doing dirty Duke donuts. I wonder if I can say that 3 times fast. Deftly doing dirty Duke donuts. Deftly doing dirty Duke donuts. Deftly doing dirty Duke donuts. Hey, I can. Ho! Yes, indeed. All right. Well, it's looking to me like we're probably not going to get a nice family portrait snapshot here. So we'll take one that includes everybody. And the lovely airport here in the background. Yeah, I think that's probably quite nice right there. Let me make sure. Oh, Danish Eagle. No, don't take off before I get my. Oh, okay, there we go. I got a screenshot with Danish Eagle in the reverse. Oh no, I didn't. Oh man, why did that not? It took my. It grabbed Sky Vector instead of the Danish Eagle. Are you flying along with us, or did you just happen to be at Catalina today and fall victim to the presence of our madcap group? If you want to introduce yourself in the chat, feel free. Feel no pressure by any means. No pressure. People welcome to fly along anonymously. Not a problem. I'm actually going to try that one more time to get a screenshot now that the Danish Eagle is nicely parked, and I'll see if I can capture it with Sim Caesar in a like that sort of angle. Okay, let's see what happened there. It's a little hard to tell on the size that yes, that's okay. That looks exactly what I wanted. So at this point, let me hop back in here and get my parking brake on. That's good. And now we can assess. Let's see. Danish Eagle is indeed here. Well, welcome. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you flying along with us. Fly-along's always welcome and encouraged. And so let's see what we're going to do from here. The first thing we should do from here is I should remind you, if you are not one of the only 12 people who have already typed ! Ticket into the chat to get yourself a ticket to the giveaway, please go ahead and type ! Ticket and put it in the chat, as Richard Callahan has just there, to get yourself entered into the giveaway, because as Dave is reminding us, thank you, Stephen Hawking. Peaches is here. Welcome on in, and thank you for getting a ticket. That's awesome. So now what remains is the question. Do I really want to try this on Pilot Edge today, or do I not have it in me? My immediate response is I think I'd like to try this tomorrow. There's the VATSIM FNO Friday Night Ops for tomorrow was canceled. But I was thinking I would still stream anyway, and either VATSIM or Pilot Edge, and we could do the I-7 rating flight tomorrow. I'm thrilled. I'll mention that I'm thrilled and delighted that we got through this flight today without a CTD. Yesterday, with the with the completely perfectly empty community folder. We did this flight in the Mooney, and then I did I flew along one leg of Scotty's flights yesterday. Iowa Scotsman, the Highlands of Scotland. Welcome on in. Good to see you, Iowa Scotsman. Get yourself a ticket. You got yourself a ticket. That's excellent. Oh, just like that. We're up to 17 people entered in the giveaway. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So let's see. Right. So yesterday I did eventually get a CTD in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but at that point it had been running for 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours, because I had done, like I said, I did this I-7 flight, dry run in the Mooney, and then a couple hours went by where I just left it sitting on the ramp running, and then joined in Scotty's leg. I switched to the TBM, again on one of the stock planes because I had no community folder add-ons. Flew that leg along with Scotty and friends up in Canada in the TBM, then left the TBM on the ramp for a while. Then unloaded that flight and set up a new flight from John Wayne to Sanford, North Carolina, with the field where I did my IRL training, 1,700-mile flight. Okay, we'll just launch it and let it go and see how long it goes without getting a CTD. And in fact, took off, got up to 17 or 19,000, put the autopilot on, turned and started doing something else, and within about 20 minutes I got a CTD. But again, that was 20 times longer than it had run any time in the last week and a half, 2 weeks without a CTD. So that felt like an encouraging statistic. So yeah, I think we're gonna call this our only flight for today, and go ahead and wrap up the stream, which means before long we will be ending the giveaway. So your final chance to get yourself a ticket is coming right up, because all that remains between now and doing the giveaway is saying thank you to some incredibly wonderful folks who lent their support. Oh, what am I saying? We have a flight recorder running. Nerd Wings, hey. Yeah, get yourself a ticket. You don't have to be present to win. If you're on your way out the door, still get a ticket, because if you win and you're not present, I'll just gift you the sub to the channel. Or if you win and you're not present and you're already subbed here, I'll send you a message to find out who you want a sub to. Barbecue Beef, thank you very much. I say it till I'm blue in the face, and it makes no difference at all. So maybe coming from someone among the group of viewers, don't be that guy who's late for the ticket. Nerd with the Wings, it's going just fine. There've been days where it's gone better, there've been days where it's gone worse, but as far as today is concerned, it's been fine. Thank you for asking. Your full Moonies will be. Oh wait, whoa, hang on, did I miss a hat? Oh, Maker's Dave. Oh, I completely missed it. So Dave, your choice. I can either do the Carol now, and you may get to about 15 minutes of Carol, or we could do it tomorrow night or whenever the next time you're here. Entirely your call. You can either refund your points now, and do it next time, or if you're willing to settle for what might not be a full 15 minutes, it's entirely your call. Or Maker's Dave, are you still here? Maybe Maker's Dave spent his full Mooney points on the headgear redeem and was ignored and has left the room in a huff over having been ignored. In the meantime, while we wait to see if Maker's Dave is here, let me deal with this here flight recorder. That, and then that, and that. And, you think they left? Well, gosh. In that case, I guess the thing to do is to, with a feeling of deep regret and guilt, we'll refund Makers Dave's full moonies and apologize when they return. I feel terrible. Oh, Pezzy, that's right. So yesterday Pezzy redeemed the 1960s Mooney aircraft ad, but we similarly failed to get around to it. So yes, let's do that now. It's been probably a month since we've seen the good old Mooney ad, and this would be a perfect time to do that. Then we will come back and do the on the second Maker's Mark. Yeah, that could well be, and probably not too bummed. Yeah, hopefully that's the case. When I first met Maker's Dave, I kind of asked a few times if he had a brother named Mark, and he never really said. So I don't know. But Danish Eagle, thank you again, and enjoy your continuing flight if you are going to fly on elsewhere. We'll be back. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday, 3 p.m. U.S. East, and then I wish I could say most, but lately it's been some Friday nights at 7 p.m. U.S. East for the VATSIM FNO. So do come back and join in and fly along anytime you're available and care to. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and switch on over to... I think I have where's my Mooney ad? There's our Mooney ad. So yeah, we'll switch on over to here. Courtesy of Pezzy and Pezzy's full Mooney channel points. Here we have the TV ad for the Mooney Ovation. Here we go. Alrighty then. Hello, welcome back. Oh, I
Pull
got
up.
us. I thought I got us set
Pull
up
up.
for here, but
Pull up.
oh, is this a?
Pull up.
Let's see. There we go.
Pull up. Pull up.
Don't speak.
Pull up.
Don't
Pull up.
speak. There we go.
Pull up.
There we go. Okay. With that turned off, we should be able to go back out here and have a look at the landing replay. Let's see just how this went. It went kind of like that, is how that went, because we were diving for the. But it was a nice, gentle touchdown, more or less on the center line. Plenty of stopping room. Yesterday in the Mooney, even with speed brakes, we almost ran off the end of the runway. So I am not too worried about that. I'd say let's do the wing view replay, shall we? So let's see. I think that means I want to go back to. Oh, and now no, I got to check. Let me find out what this is over here. Because first of all, we got to let's see if I go there. Oh my gosh, it's like that, is it? So, right. So I think if I go to, yeah, we should just be able to go like I think here and about there. And then we're going these off. Whoopsie, you got to come back over here. Get those off. Oh, hang on. Pardon me, my bad. Put this back in here. And oh, look, we're going to get like the full downwind and everything. So we're going to be looking out to the left because that's where the action will be. And, I think I'm just going to let this run forward a little bit here before we. Is that going to be. Yeah, that's probably fine right about there. Whoopsie, hang on. Oh, there we go. Is that a. What? Wait a minute. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Okay. Is that? Yeah, that should be fine. All right, then. From there, we got to go over here to get me out of the picture. And we'll take the engine sounds out because we don't want them conflicting with the music. And then I think that ought to be about it. Please enjoy the wing view replay into Santa Catalina. Here we go. Well, 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 wasn't that lovely? Oh no. What on earth is Spotify doing to me? There we go. Oh, I know what it is. That's what it was. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. But otherwise, wasn't that lovely? Thank you, Tracy from Hairspray. Let's see. Was it yes, called Nebo. Exactly. It was. They really just kind of like bumped into each other in the hallway, like both of them kind of like walking backwards and just sort of like bumping into each other. Really was quite the extraordinary event. Let's see. So I think that means it is time now. It's time to say thank you to some folks and then do the giveaway. So let me first turn to the thank yous. Thank yous. We got a bunch of bit cheers today. Nige B kicked us off with 69 bits, and then Cold Nebo with 69 bits. We got a 100-bit cheer from Monster, another 100 bits from Sim Mr. Egan, and a 100-bit cheer from Sim Caesar. And then we had two delightful resubs. Socrates TTV, resubbing for 3 months with Prime, and then... oh, my heart goes pity-pat when I see it. Ascended Gravity, happy anniversary, 12 months with the Peter Mooney channel. It was one of the greater days in the channel history when Ascended Gravity came along and subscribed, and then subsequently allowed me to twist his arm into becoming a mod. So thank you. Becoming a moderator. I've noticed with speech to text, when I say something about, for example, like Ascended Gravity becoming a mod, it assumes I'm talking about my friend capital A little H M-A-D, Ahmad. And then like, no, I don't know any Ahmads. I know an Amal, but not an Ahmad. So at any rate, and I have no comments to make about Ascended Gravity's bod. Absolutely not. Strictly off limits. But I do have a thing or two to say, I think, about today's giveaway, which will be coming to an end quite soon. Only 18 people have tickets. This is your last chance to type !ticket and get yourself a Sunjammer. There we go. Good. Sunjammer makes 19. Anybody else? So Eltman, welcome on in, and thank you for getting a ticket. Excellent. Yeah, so pretty soon here I'm going to click this close giveaway button, and once I do, it will be too late, and you will no longer be able to get yourself entered into the giveaway. So do not delay. Don't wait for the last moment, because the last moment is here. Scotty's got a not ticket. That's good. Sim Mr. Egan. No, Sim Mr. Egan already has a ticket, don't you? Hearsay, did you get yourself a ticket? Type ! Ticket. Get yourself entered into the giveaway. Don't do it after I click this button to close it up. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to close the giveaway. No more warnings. Giveaway closing in 3, 2, 1. Boom! The giveaway is closed. You may not... oh, Tyro. Iowa Scotsman. What is up? Iowa, it's what I've come to expect from Tyro, but Iowa Scotsman, that's just, I'm very disappointed. I gotta tell you, I'm so disappointed. I'm even gonna go to the extent of taking the time to find it over here on my, where I cannot find, no, that's not it. Boy, somewhere over here there's a, no, it's not on that one. Where is it? Oh, well, I can't seem to find it. No, that's not it. Oh, well, I used to have, oh, there it is, Iowa Scotsman. What I meant to say was there we go. Tyro, any excuse today? Let's see. Oh, busy hurrying back from the lurk. Well, there you go. So, sorry you missed out, Tyro. Sorry you had to be today's that guy. But I think without any further ado, we will go ahead and find out that the winner of today's free sub on the Peter Mooney channel is the... okay. Well, It hardly gets any better than that, does it? So, bank for later. Okay, so Tyro, yeah, can I leave it on you? Well, so Tyro, I actually offer two options for that. One is just when it's expired, send me a message so I'll know. The other thing is I have a calendar with pop-ups. So if you want to go ahead and look it up today what the expiration date is and send me a message now telling me what the expiration date is, I'm perfectly fine with putting that in my calendar so I get a pop-up that tells me when to renew it. So either of those ways, just let me know. And expires on June 2. Okay, well, so much for saving a message. We'll just get the phone out right now and go to calendar. Bear with Tyro and me, everybody else. There's calendar, June, May, June 1st, June 2nd. And we'll go in somewhere in there, and Tyro resub, and look at that, and save, and yes, indeed, there it is. So that will pop up for me on the 2nd, and I will renew it then. Very good. Well, it's not a literal bank, Cold Nebo, but you're always welcome. So if you win and you're currently a sub, you can use that for a sub to any other channel as long as it offers subscriptions and you're not currently subscribed. Or you can just hang on to it for when your sub expires here. And then, as Tyro and I just arranged, I'll renew your sub here if you prefer doing it that way. So no, you don't have to go down to the First National Bank of Mooney and, open an account and fill out paperwork and deposit today's win. None of that. It's all much simpler than any of that sounds. So let me see if I can get this out of here. Yes, that's good. And then that means that I think the only thing left undone is my expressing my heartfelt thanks to Ascended Gravity for all your hard work. There may be more hard work coming tomorrow when the new memory sticks arrive. I don't know. SimCaesar sent me pictures and said, be sure to put them in the 2 gray slots, not the 2 black slots. I think I know what I'm supposed to do, but I might. You know me, there may be occasion for hand holding. And there's no one I would rather have hold my hand than Ascended Gravity because he's awesome at it. Oh my gosh. So let's see. I think I mentioned I will be back tomorrow around 7 p.m. I expect to be back, even though there's no FNO. My plan as of now is tomorrow, 7 p.m. U.S. East, to fly the Pilot Edge i7 rating and see if we can get that one knocked out so we can move on to the i8 next week. Well, Ascended Gravity, okay, that should keep it that should keep it simple. Okay. Yeah, so tomorrow 7 p.m. for me, and then next week back to Tuesday and Thursday 3 p.m., Friday 7 p.m. In the meantime, starting in about an hour and 45 minutes or so, it is GA Thursday on the SimCaesar channel, where a little bird has told me he will be premiering the Duke. So I'm very excited for that. Can't wait to see that. And then, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I can neither confirm nor deny, but a little bird also suggested to me, without confirming or denying, that SimCaesar may have a very special and very exciting announcement to make on a topic other than the Duke in his stream tonight. But again, I can neither confirm nor deny. We will simply, like me, you'll have to be there to find out whether or not this information that has come to me is correct. Didn't fry the board because it was always... Oh, okay. Good. Well, I'm glad you tried, Cold Nebo. That's something anyway. So, I believe then that the next thing on the only thing then remaining on the agenda is to raid somebody. And I think I know who that's going to be. Oh, yeah. Let's go raid. Let's see. Wait a minute. That might not be a... Let me look at one more thing. I just want to look at one more thing. Okay, there's that. We did that yesterday, so we're going to do that again. And then, there's a lot of my favorite people are not streaming Flight Sim. I'm thinking, what about, oh, you're going to commute home. Oh, it's that time. Yeah. All right. Well, hope to see you after your commute and after dinner in the Sim Caesar channel. Oh, from skies above, is it underneath the willow tree that I've been dreaming of? Alrighty. Thank you for sharing the love with the community, Cold Nebo. That's really great. And let's just see how. Oh my gosh, that's looking really special. Let's go raid Stubborn Old Gal. I have not had occasion to raid Stubborn Old Gal in forever, and that's what I want to do. So that's what we're going to do. So let me, if I can spell it right, /raid, STUBBORNOLDGAL, Stubborn Old Gal. It looks right. And that says, yes, there is her avatar. I typed it correctly. Yay, me! That means that we can go ahead and turn it over to Master Louis Armstrong to serenade us on our way out here. And so, even if you can't stay for Stubborn Old Gal's stream, stay long enough for the raid, flood her chat with some emotes, let her know you love her. Everybody's been sharing the love here on the Peter Mooney channel. Let's just go over and share some love on the Stubborn Old Gal channel. And then, like I said, hope to see you in about an hour and 40 minutes over on Sim Caesars. All right, thanks everybody. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.